Hello to Miss Macbeth, my other classmates, and also anyone who's watching this video just wondering what social psychology is and also why they should take this class. Um, to start off, hi, my name's Nagazi, and I'm going to be explaining all of this. Social psychology is a scientific study on how people's thoughts, feelings, behaviors are influenced by an actual, imagined, or a implied presence of others. It explores a wide range of topics, including like social influence. It talks about group dynamics, attitudes and persuasion, interpersonal relationships, and like the social perception. There's a few reasons why I particularly think that we should study social psychology, and one of them is empathy and perspective taking. Empathy involves understanding other people's feelings, perspectives, which is crucial for effective like social interactions. One example from the textbook is the George Zimmerman situation. It's where this guy sees this black man in a hoodie, and he sees him and he automatically assumes that he's a threat, that he's a problem to society, that he cannot be in this neighborhood, he's somewhere wrong. And instead of taking the time to think about what's going on, think about what he's holding, what he's doing, think about what could have been going on in his life, for him to just go on a walk, he decided to shoot him and kill the kid right then and there. This is why I think empathy and other people's perspectives are important. I think if he knew that it was just a kid going back from the grocery store with a bag of Skittles in his hand, just trying to go get some candy to go relax for the rest of the evening, I don't think he would have done that. I don't think if he actually took the time to consider other people's perspective, they would do that. And like a real life example that's not so like out there is like when engaging with a diverse set of classmates, empathy helps bridge gaps and like foster a like supportive community. Considering how like being empathetic can improve like group cohesion just by thinking about what the other person might be thinking and thinking about their thought process and why they're feeling that way and stuff. And I think this class specifically focuses on building empathy and providing tools that are essential for like collaboration and understanding in any setting. Unlike a lot of other classes that primarily focus on like an analytical point of view. Another reason I think that is really important to take this class is conflict resolution and interpersonal relationships. You're going to see a common theme in a lot of this, and it's caring about other people. Conflict resolution and interpersonal relationships. Social psychology explores how like conflicts might arise and can be resolved through effective communication and understanding. One of the things that one of the examples that was brought up in one of the textbooks was this guy went into Comet ping pong with a rifle, and he did that because he thought that this group was this underground ring that are selling children and stuff like that, because he read it on like fake news outlets and conspiracy theories and right-winged ideology rather than facts and what's actually happening. I think if anyone would have talked to him, and if actually I think as a society, if we were actually able to have conflict resolution and interpersonal skills, there wouldn't be the reason for all these big giant mass conspiracies. There wouldn't be a reason for him to like have the need to be a hero and go try to save the day himself, instead of trusting officers, instead of trusting an investigation, instead of like trying to talk to the community and figuring out what's going on. He decided to bring it to violence. A real life example of this would be like in my friends or group project or something like that. Misunderstandings obviously lead to conflicts. Learning how to negotiate and deal with conflict can help maintain like a better and healthier relationship in just your normal everyday life. And this course emphasizes strategies for resolving interpersonal relationships, which is often overlooked in more like technical subjects, the other part of the theme. And now, very last and not least, is the power of social influence. Social influence examines how individuals change their thoughts, actions, or response and behaviors of others. One of the textbooks examples of this is the Jonestown Massacre. 613 parents killed their children. 613. That is an outstanding number, and if you look at that and be like, oh, well, everyone's bad, I don't think that's the full picture. You're not grasping that. It was this cult-like place. It was a cult that this reverend decided that to make this big change in the government or change in the system, they had to prove a point. And to prove that point was to kill themselves and their children. So 613 people decided to put rat poison in their families' drinks and drink it. And they all died. I don't think that would have happened if people were not under the influence of all the other socials, like everyone else in that place. There wouldn't have been this like peer pressure, which leads me to my real life example is parties. Peer pressure at parties or friends or anything like that can encourage like risky behavior or something that you don't want to do. Knowing how social influence works can help you make more informed choices. And this course delves into why we conform or resist and also provides strategies for like maintaining authenticity in social settings. So by exploring these concepts through real life examples and textbooks examples, you can see how social psychology applies to everyday situations. This course not only enhances your understanding of human behavior, but also equips you with the practical skills for navigating social complexities, making it a valuable addition to your education and also to your own personal health and well-being. Thank you for the time here. I hope you all have a great day.